You start running Google Ads for your towing business and maybe you are even getting clicks, but you cannot convert those clicks into phone calls. In this video, I'll break down the key reasons why those clicks aren't turning into phone calls and what changes you can make to start getting real results from your campaigns. So let's get started. So guys, if you're a towing business company or you are managing Google Ads accounts of towing business companies, in this video we're going to talk about why you're receiving clicks but you are not getting phone calls, or you are getting very few phone calls. We're going to go through the main reasons now, and this is one of my example accounts. This is a local service business account and I cannot disclose the industry and the business information, but their goal is similar to towing businesses. Their goal is to generate as many phone calls as possible using Google Ads. As you can see, the last 30 days, we have generated this many phone calls, and why we are seeing 90.5 because of attribution model. Google Ads can have attribution modeling, and for certain days it can record half phone call for one click and the other half phone call can be attributed to other clicks. We can see the real data as well by going to the call details section. I'm going to show you later. So as you can see, the last 30 days we've generated around 90 phone calls, mostly directly from ads, and conversions, which means they can include the phone calls directly from ads as well as phone call related conversions such as phone call button clicks happening from mobile devices, which can happen when they visit the website. And sometimes we can record form submissions. And you can see cost per conversion data and conversion rate. So the goal is here to generate as many phone calls as possible. And we're going to see the real data, like the detailed report of the phone calls. So we can see it from here. And it is again for the last 30 days. And we have generated around 137 phone calls. And you can see the duration of the phone calls. And you can have an idea that most of the phone calls are longer, which means they can be higher quality. As you can see, if we're going to scroll down, and we can also filter by the phone call duration. And let's say if we're going to filter them, we're going to count more than 40 seconds. And let's say if they are more than 40 seconds phone calls, we're going to count them as a high quality phone call. So we're going to apply that filter. And as you can see, out of 137 phone calls, 101 of them are more than 40 seconds, which can be considered higher quality phone call. So if you're going to scroll down, all of them are more than 40 seconds and they are generated in the last 30 days. So I'm going to show you how to generate these kind of phone calls by using some of the strategies that I mentioned. So how we can achieve these numbers. So first of all, I would suggest you to get at least 20 to 30 clicks before coming to any conclusion, because before getting certain number of clicks, you cannot tell whether Google Ads is working or not. So if you're going to see the number of clicks we're getting here, we have got 623 clicks. And to come to any conclusion, you should be getting at least 20 to 30 clicks and you can tell whether Google Ads is working or not. And if you're going to see the last 1 day data, for example, we've got 20 clicks and we've got 6 conversions. And let's say out of 20 clicks or 30 clicks, you haven't got any single conversion. That means you might be doing something wrong and you need to go through certain settings, or you need to audit your Google Ads account. So the first thing would be you should be getting at least 20 to 30 clicks before coming to any conclusion. A quick reminder, want me to personally review your Google Ads account for free and record a short video with my findings? Click the link in the description below to request your free audit and no commitment required. I'll personally review your account and send you the audit in a video format. So don't miss out and request it now. And let's say you've got certain number of clicks and you think your Google Ads is not performing that well, because let's say after you've got 20 clicks and you've got, let's say, certain number of conversions, you can see the cost per conversion data from here, which is in our case $26 or $27. And you can go to your campaign, and this is my example account because I cannot disclose the client information. And I'm going to show you examples from my test account. So we're going to open the settings of a campaign and we can go through the main settings. Are we making any mistakes or not? For example, you can go to your location settings. We're going to go to the location section. We're going to scroll down and make sure that this one is selected, which is presence people in or regularly in your included location. And we can go to advanced search and we can see the areas we can serve are selected. And if you want, you can also exclude other areas. For example, you can exclude other states or other nearby locations so that you won't get clicks from other locations. Maybe you're getting clicks from unwanted locations. This can happen a lot with Google Ads. That's why, first of all, you should be targeting people in your included location. And after that, you can also exclude other locations. This can be optional, excluding other locations, but this option should be selected because I see for some people this option is going to be selected by default, and this can attract clicks from other locations. So that's why we should be selecting this option. and you should go through other settings as well. For example, your ad schedule, and we can go to the campaign and go to the ad scheduling section and go through your ad scheduling. And let's say you're running your campaigns from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Monday to Friday, or maybe you're running your ads 24/7 when you cannot receive phone calls. Just go through the main settings so that you are not making any mistakes. And you can go to the ad section and check your final URL. Maybe the final URL is not working. Just go through the main settings. And the second thing can be you're targeting the wrong keywords. And wrong keywords can equal wrong traffic. And trust me, it can attract lots of irrelevant traffic and it can spend your budget really quickly. So you can go to your keywords and see your target keywords. And I'm going to show you which kind of keywords you're targeting. For that, we need to go to tools, and under planning, we're going to go to keyword planner and discover new keywords. After that, you can include your target keyword. And let's say you are using a towing service as your target keyword. And we're going to click on get results. And we're going to scroll down. And we have 901 keyword ideas available. And let's say you're searching for keywords with generic intent. So towing service, it can be relevant, but at the same time, it can be searched by somebody who is not looking for your service. They might be just learning the industry. They might be just looking for information and not willing to use this kind of service, or they might be just your competitor. So that's why I would not suggest you to target these kind of generic keywords. For example, there can be other types of keywords here, tow track, for example, or towing. Or if your service is more than $50, you might be targeting or getting clicks from these kind of search terms like $50 tow truck near me. And the point is, you should not be targeting these kind of generic keywords. For example, tow truck service, towing, tow truck, towing service. The towing service or service related keywords are relevant, but to make it even more relevant, we should be targeting very high intent keywords, such as tow truck near me, for example, or towing near me. If they are using the word near me, there is a very high chance that they're looking for a service rather than just looking for information. So that's why we should be targeting the highest intent keywords as possible so that the quality of the traffic we're getting can be much higher. So these are some of the examples of the keywords we can target, and they can help you to increase the quality of your traffic, and you can turn your traffic into phone calls. And let's say once you've chosen the keywords that can attract high quality traffic, the next step is to add as many negative keywords as possible so that you won't get clicks with irrelevant search terms, and you can exclude those search terms before running your campaigns or after you have started running your campaigns. And which kind of search terms you can exclude? You can exclude job related search terms. For example, people might be looking for a job in the towing service industry. So you can exclude the keywords such as job or do it yourself kind of keywords like how to do something in towing company. Or you can exclude keywords like tow track capacity or tow bar installation, which might be using some kind of keywords in your industry, but they're not relevant anyways. So you can go through these keyword ideas one by one. So we have 901 keyword ideas available. So you can expand it up to 500 keywords at a time. And you can go through these keywords and identify irrelevant keywords. So this can be AAA towing near me, which might be a company name. So you can go up, and if your company doesn't offer cheap towing service, you can exclude them if you want. You can just go through these keyword ideas and exclude the keywords which might be shown to the potential users. And if you can add them beforehand, you can increase the chance of getting more relevant clicks. And you can create your negative keyword list and add your negative keywords before launching your campaigns. And after launching your campaigns, you can go to the campaigns, and on the insights and reports, you can go to search terms. And let's say after you've run your campaigns for 1 day, 2 days, or 1 week, you can get some data. And based on those data, you can find irrelevant terms and you can add those irrelevant terms. And the next thing in our list, your landing page should be call focused, and it should say clearly that they need to contact you by calling to your business. For example, this is an example landing page in the plumbing service industry, but it can be applicable in the towing industry as well. So this is the landing page, and there is only one call to action. You can do something like that, and there can be hundreds of design ideas available. And this is one of the examples. You can have one headline, which is very short and clear, and you can have description, and you can have one call to action. But I've seen certain companies can have different call to actions at the initial loading of the page. They can have contact us here, for example. They can have call button and form submission section here. And they can have even chat widgets, for example, here. They can have so many information. They can have certifications. They can have reviews in the initial loading section of the website. So to make it very clear and to urge users to do one thing, you can have very clean landing page with one call to action, and it can improve your conversion rate. I can also do that with the clients that I'm working and managing their Google Ads account, just to make the landing page relevant to the Google Ads campaigns that I'm managing. And if you need help with the landing page creation and make it relevant to the Google Ads campaigns you're managing, I can help with that. Otherwise, the landing page should be relevant and at the same time very clean so that it can have one call to action. And the next thing is you should choose only search traffic. So for certain accounts, I've seen they might be using different networks unknowingly. For example, they might be running search ads, but they can be including other networks as well. So if you're going to see the campaign and see the networks section, and you should uncheck these networks. Maybe you have done that already, but for some accounts, I can see that. And these networks can attract very low quality traffic as well, especially this display network. But you should uncheck search network as well. Even if it is cheap, for example, it can attract lower quality traffic. That's why you should unselect them and target only Google Ads own network. And this can help you increase the quality of the traffic. And even if you are bidding higher with Google Ads own search traffic, the quality can be much higher. And let's say you are getting hundreds of clicks from these networks and they're not converting. But with search network, Google Ads own search network can bring you very high quality traffic. Even if it's expensive, they can convert well if you do the right targeting and your campaigns are really relevant to your landing page and your campaigns are very high quality. So guys, if you want me to personally audit your Google Ads account for free and send that audit in a video format, you can click the link in the description below. Or if you guys want me to manage your Google Ads account and generate phone calls to your towing business, you can also click the link in the description below. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching this video and see you guys in my other videos.